Hello, greetings. Welcome to my Inner Peace, War Peace program. I welcome you all wherever you are around the world. I hope you get a lot out of this program, and you look forward to this, because certainly I am. Let me run through the program with you for this session. I will start off with doing a divine transmission, just for the purpose of bringing peace, divine peace in your being. And that'll go for around 15, 20 minutes or so. And then I will give a talk on how to attain inner peace. And then we'll have a Q&A session. We'll see how we go. We'll just have a brief 10 minutes toilet break. And then somewhere in there. And then we'll finish off with healing the world together. So that's the program for today. Put your hand up if you're looking forward to this program. Beautiful. Before I start the divine transmission, the healing transmission, I just want to share briefly that the purpose of this program, the purpose of it is of course to help us attain this state of basically bring more peace in our lives. And when we have peace in us, world peace is made up of individual peace. When individually we have peace in us, there'll be world peace. And more than that, there'll be harmony in our lives. And harmony in our body, that means good health. So this program is really to help you attain inner peace. It's overall it's achieved by by divine intervention. That is the healing aspect, to clear the fear energy in our energy field out, because it is that blocks us from perceiving the inner peace in us. Inner peace is something you're not attaining. It's naturally in every person, but it is blocked by the fear. So therefore, we experience fear instead of inner peace. So the purpose is really to remind us how through intervention, through understanding what to do, what to avoid, and the right perspective and attitude. So that's the purpose of this program. Okay, let me start the healing transmission. Close your eyes, all of you, and just feel yourself receive the transmission. I'll start off by sending divine peace energy to your overall being. Feel that calmness flowing into your being. Now, I'll cleanse your main energy centers in your body called the chakras, starting from the bottom of your spine, the root chakra. I'll cleanse the root chakra, and all the total seven chakras, from the root chakra to the top of your head area, the crown chakra. I'll be using divine peace energy. Now I move to the sacral chakra. Just around 2-3 centimeters above the bottom of your spine. Now I move to your navel chakra. That's where your navel area is. Now I move to your heart chakra. Now move to your throat chakra. Now I'll move to your third eye chakra. Around 2 centimeters above your eyebrows, in between your eyebrows. Now I'll move to your crown chakra. On the top of your head area. Now I'm just going to heal the pathway above your head, where the divine flows through, down your spine area. Now I'll clear all the blockages in your kundalini. That's the energy flowing from the bottom of your spine all the way up to above your head area to the divine. Now, I'll finish off by transmitting the divine remembrance and connection between you and the divine, the supreme being of this universe. Gently open your eyes and end the transmission. Have a stretch. Okay. Put your hand up if you felt that peace in your being after the transmission. You could really perceive that. Lovely. So this talk, I want to share with you how to attain inner peace, how to do it. The first thing to attain inner peace is understanding what's the goal. What's the goal? What are you aiming for? It's very difficult to go towards something if you don't know what that is. So I wanna share with you directly what that goal is. First, I want to explain in words, and then I want to transmit that goal. I did it before during the transmission, but I just want to focus only on that aspect. I want to show you, and then I'll move on into how to actually get to that place. See, that's inner peace is a state of mind. Or another way to look at it is when the energy inside you is very still. Very still means this glass of water here, if I'm moving like this, the energy on the glass, you can see it's moving. When I hold it still, the water becomes more still. I'm not holding it perfectly still because naturally there's a touch of movement. That's not Alzheimer's or anything like that. That's just or Parkinson, anything like that. That's actually natural. Tiny bit of movement, but that's more still than this moving. So it's a state of mind, or when the energy inside is very still. What does that mean? that means in our life we have to go towards that. We have to go towards that while we are living our life, while we are looking after our children, while we talk to other people, while we're making talks and speeches and customer service and cooking and even while you're dancing. Actually, you can't dance very well if you're not peaceful. When you're in a peaceful state, then your body just flows like that. Everything is enhanced through that peaceful state. So when you go through your life, you're constantly trying to be aware of your inner energy inside you, like how I demonstrate with the glass of water. So when you're kind of nervous at job interviews or problems in your life, or anger and upset for whatever reason, you try your best to just calm the energy down inside you and just keep it calm and still. Now, if you don't know that is the goal, and if you don't know how that actually enhances everything in your life, nobody will bother doing that. Nobody. Actually, sports people will, because they want to win. Like tennis players, for example, they want to win, and they know if they're calm and the energy is still, they have a better chance of winning the next point. Besides that, no one will even try to do that. So, when you understand what the goal is, you'll always try to still the energy inside you by being calm. And don't shake the energy inside you. It's hard to explain more than that in words. You just got to be calm and just let the energy settle. Just relax. Inside you, not outside. You know, not trying to be calm outside like this. It's inside. It's all about inside. You can bluff other people trying to be calm outside. Inside's turbulence. But you cannot bluff your divine self or the Supreme Being. No, your divine self knows everything. Knows you're bluffing. You know. Like that. And the Supreme Being knows we're bluffing. Like that. Sincere effort to calm the energy. Look, I'm calming. I'm moving my energy to perfect stillness inside my being. See, I'm just controlling the energy inside me. Moving to perfect stillness. I'm just amplifying that stillness. And on the screen, you'll be able to immediately see something changes in the energy field. Outside. All by just stilling the energy inside me, nothing special. Put your hand up if you perceive the difference. Straight away, something changed in the energy field. You can see on the screen, without exaggeration, you can actually perceive the difference. it shows, so I'm not trying to show off anything, I'm trying to make you understand what happens when we do that. Not theory. You know. So I just demonstrated as well to you that state when energy is still inside you. Immediately the mind is calm, and what happens is your divine presence starts to come out, expand outward. And you can see the presence even on the camera, camera like this. And there will be a replay in this Inner Peace, World Peace program. And when you watch the replay, in that you'll see when I amplify that stillness. Even afterwards, you watch a replay, you still see it. You know? So, but it's not about me. It's not about me. I'm no different to anybody. I'm no different. So, it's in all of us. It's in all of us. Now, understanding the goal now. I got a little phlegm. Started a couple of days ago. In my life, like I rarely get that. I rarely get cold flu, and rarely get that. But I must have got something. Nothing major. And I thought, should I just heal it and just knock it out real quick before the program so it doesn't affect me speaking that much? And you know what? I don't bother. I could do it, but I don't bother. I just let my body just do its thing. You know? I'd rather use energy to heal you, to heal the world. Like this. Anyway, that's another thing altogether. Let's come back. How do you once establish that's the goal, and the benefits is in every aspect of your life you can even imagine. If you go for a job interview, if you're nervous and not calm, they're not going to trust you. You're not going to get the job. You could be technically perfect. They don't trust you. They think you're hiding something. They won't employ you because you're nervous. When you're not peaceful and calm, you have more car accidents when you're driving. When you're not peaceful and calm, you destroy relationships. I won't go on. You can imagine every aspect. Now we established what the goal is and the benefit of that. Now, how do you get there? How do you get there? What do you do? First thing to know is that inner peace, that's a natural state residing in us since eternity. That inner peace, that's natural in us. So in some way, you don't have to try to attain it. You have to really try to remember it, and go towards it, remember it, make effort, search for it, remember. Some way, it's almost like, from one perspective, it's almost like it's there, but we lost it. It's not really lost, it's there, but because we can't access it. Therefore, from that perspective, we lost it. So we have to search for it. Like when you kind of lose your key somewhere in your house, you have to search for it. You know it's there, but you got to search for it. You got to remember that inner peace inside you, that state. You got to search for it. That's one thing you do. It's just an intention, a sincere, honest intention, not telling other people, just yourself. Just, you love that, you go towards it, you search for that. That's one thing. Next thing is that there's fear. There's fear in us from the past. Passed down in the history of humanity. World War I, World War II passes down. All sorts of wars and conflicts, it passes down. Trauma, abuse, all sorts of things, it passes down. One generation after the next. Well, that fear, you better know where it is. It's like you can't, if something's smelly in your house, really badly smelly, first thing you do is you have to track where that is. You don't just close your eyes, get a vacuum cleaner and just vacuum anywhere randomly. You use your nose to follow the smell, and you go to it and you realise it's a rubbish bin. There's something smelly in there. It's a rubbish bin. You get it, you tie it up, you take it outside, you change, you put the new bag in. The smell's gone. You got to know where it is. In the same way, you got to know where the fear is inside you, inside us. And I'm going to tell you where that fear is. That fear is sitting in our chakras, in our 7 chakras. You think, wow, is that where it is? It's sitting in our chakras. The 7 chakras, from the bottom of the spine, the root chakra, going up to the sacral chakra, to the navel chakra, to the heart chakra, to the throat chakra, to the third eye chakra, to the crown chakra. And I believe, from my discovery and other past teachers and present teachers, some people have discovered that there's other kind of like chakras above your head as well. So in the chakras, in the spinal column, not just chakras, but they call it it's like the kundalini, the snake, weaving like that along your spinal column. That kundalini is like the energy that goes up. I'm not great at technical things. Google will probably know a lot better than me. I know from practical perception of it and experience of it. So I'm telling you from that perspective. I'm not worried about labels and names. So it's sitting in spinal column, basically. Like that. And a lot of it is sitting also on the top, right on the top of your spine, where it joins your skull, your head, sitting there. That area, a lot of fear sits there. Like that. So, really, if I had more time, I would do healing on that area as well for you. But there's so much to heal. Like that. When I was doing the transmission at the start, So it's sitting in these chakras. What does that mean? That means you better go on Google, you better go on YouTube, you better Google where it is, where it's located, or your fear energy, like this, and the next thing is you got to know how to clear it. Okay, you know where it is, but you got to know how to clear it. Well, I've done many healing shows where I teach how to heal yourself. I teach that through instructions and through life in demonstrations. I teach that. It's all for free. Go to our website, go to our YouTube channel, watch that and learn how to heal. Like I said, go YouTube, go Google, see where's the location, and start to follow those instructions and clear that out. Clear that out. Sometimes when we have that negativity, that fear in us, we feel like talking to other people. But what that does is it comes up when you start talking about it, the attention goes to it. And what it does, it comes up and then it passes to other people. So we're giving our fear to other people, and that person will give that fear to another person. Like that. When the other person you talk to, when that person has higher like vibration and warmth and love in them, then your fear will move into them, the energy, but their love and their peace will dissolve your fear. Like this. So that is actually how someone can help you in that sense. Only if they have a higher vibration. Only if they have higher vibration. Like that. Only a non-drowning person can rescue a drowning person in the ocean. A drowning person cannot help another drowning person in the ocean or the pool. Like that. So, that's the how. I'm telling you the how. These are not my words alone. These are all the great masters, the ancient masters, the great masters of the past. Many, thousands have discovered this. Not just me discovering this. I'm just one person who discovered this through the healing the chakras and direct experiencing it and knowing what happens. Like that. But not just one evidence of that. No. There's been thousands. Don't be a type of person that keeps on waiting for evidence and thesis, the university thesis, and saying that's good. It shows evidence that it's good. Don't do that. Just do it yourself, and when you see the transformation, and you immediately, then you go, that works. Much faster. Like that. So next, how else do we do it? How else do we do it? See, that another way to do it is through meditation. And how meditation achieves it is this. Because the fear that's sitting in the chakras and the kundalini, your spine area, that fear is basically the fear energy is really your mind. That's really your mind. It's the negativity of your mind is sitting there. It's not your divine self. It's sitting there. So, what is the mind? That thing, that fear, is really the mind. But what is that thing, the mind? The mind is a forest of thoughts. That's what it's just like a forest of thoughts. That forest of thought is sitting in your chakras. Incredible, incredible. And what are thoughts? Thoughts are future thoughts or past thoughts. Future thoughts or past thoughts. Future thoughts is not here yet. The future's not here yet. So when you think about the future, it makes you anxious and nervous. Nobody can be in the here and the now, which means not the future or the past. Their state, the awareness in the here and the now, which simply means not future or past. Nobody will ever have an anxiety attack by being in the here and the now. It's not possible. It's good to know that. It's good to know that. When your awareness is in the past, the past is gone, doesn't exist anymore. It's just in our memory. So when you go and dwell there, your awareness goes and dwell there. That past is going to make you sad. Because whatever's bad's happened, you're reliving that, and it makes you sad. And whatever is good has happened, it's gone. We can't get it back. So therefore we feel sad. Even parents who look at their photo of their beloved children when they moved out, they look at the school photos of them, the beautiful children, when they look at them, they feel sad. They love them to bits, but they feel sad. I shouldn't laugh, should I? About this type of thing. But they feel sad. They feel sad. The past makes you feel sad, generally speaking. The future makes you nervous. And the sadness and the nervousness is sitting in the chakras. The Kundalini. How funny. How funny. So, another way to clear the fear in your chakras is by dwelling your concentration or your awareness in the here and the now, not the future. Not if you're university, you're not thinking about your graduation day. If you love someone and you want to marry them, you're not sitting there here thinking constantly about the wedding day, because that'll make you nervous. I'm telling you, even that sounds great, but it'll make you nervous. And also, that's costly as well. So you think about the cost. Oh, you get more nervous. You know, particularly the royal wedding is very costly. The royal wedding is very costly. That's even higher. More nervous. More nervous. Yeah, just joking there. No, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, the second way, really, is dwell in the here and the now, in the present moment. You can't do that. You can't do that if you're constantly in love with the future. In love with what you want to achieve in your life, what you want to do, constantly thinking about it. Your dreams, your ambitions, constantly thinking about it. It'll make you sick. It'll make you sick. You know. What you want to do is have dreams and ambitions, love it with all your heart, and then let it go. Let it go. The quicker you let it go, the quicker it comes. Love it, and let it go. The here and the now is nothing special. If you think there's something special about this, you're so wrong. Look, I'm just sitting on this chair and speaking to you. I'm in the here and the now. I'm not thinking of not even 1 second ahead. If I think 1 second ahead, I'll be nervous, actually. I get nervous because, future thoughts makes you nervous. I'd be nervous. But because I don't think 1 second ahead, I don't know what I'm going to say next. I might say something foolish. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But generally speaking, when you're in the present moment, you don't say foolish things. It's when you think of the future, you're anxious, that's when you say foolish things. That's from my experience. Like that. You got to let go. It's not easy. It's a muscle. You got to exercise it. Because you understand the benefits, you got to let go. You got to let go whether they're going to accept. What I mean is accept is whether they're going to give you the job offer or not. After the interview, you got to let go. Let go. You ask the person when you're in high school, and you ask a girl out or a boy out to the school formal in year 12, you got to let go. Because I remember when I was in year 6, I asked, we're just little kids, we don't know what we're doing. I asked this other girl, all nervous, I like you, do you want to be my girlfriend? She said, I have to ask my mother for permission first. She has to go ask her mother for permission. That's the future. That's the future. So I didn't like it. I got nervous. Overnight. Next day I saw her at school. She didn't even come and tell me what the result was. So I came and asked her. Nervous again. I went to ask her nervous again. What did your mother say? My mother said I'm too young. So she said no. And I was nervous overnight. I could have been just peaceful, not thinking about it. Just being present, not thinking about it. And when she says no, in that moment, she says no, I could be present. Not thinking about the past that I shouldn't have asked her. Like this. Stay in the present. It is nothing special. It's nothing special. But because I'm sitting here, there's no balloon popping, there's no halo around my head, there's nothing special. There's nothing special. Nothing special. But it's very special. The benefits of it is very special. It's very special. Like that. Very special. Even a dog owner, when you're present, they respect you. They feel closer to you. They feel your presence, and they feel you are their leader, and they trust you. They have faith in you, and they're relaxed and they're peaceful. They're not nervous. I mean, the benefits. I can go on for days telling you about the benefits. Like that. So, cleansing the chakras, being in the present moment, is how you attain the inner peace. like that. And every second that you are present, you're here and now, and you know it, you're here. See, I'm here, and I know it. I'm not, you know, I'm not thinking about the specials in the shops right now. See? Every second, every moment you're in the here and the now, your past and future thoughts, which is stored in the fear form in your kundalini and the chakras, it actually just evaporates. It actually disappears. When I'm healing, when I'm clearing these fear energies, it is miraculous from my perception, not what people think. And miraculous in my perception is this, for me, is like you see the energy there? It's like fear, it's like that, scary. Like the energy is like that, the energy, not the sound. And suddenly it just disappears. It's just like, and I'm like, wow, that's magic. And the person's healed. Like, how did it happen? Where did that go? Where did that go? It's like magic. Where did it go, the energy? See? But it disappears. It disappears. The fear energy disappears. Like that, you know. When I'm healing, what I'm actually doing from a very high perspective is I'm putting my presence, which is really present moment awareness, really, my consciousness in that area. And then, boom, the fear goes. Because the fear is future and past. That goes. And the person is healed. Like that. Interesting. Next. Another way is to get rid of fear, is to cultivate love. Because love is opposite to fear. Fear is one end, love is the other end. When you're fearful, you could not have love. You could not perceive love in your heart. If you're a fearful person, you could not have love of humanity. You could not. It is there, but it's hidden. The fear is blocking it. You could not. And when you're full of love, you could not have fear. Fear never comes. You welcome fear, but where it doesn't come. Where is it? Because fear is opposite to love. So the antidote for fear is sitting in our chakras, you know, from our history, from our past, is cultivate love. And how do you cultivate love? Easy. I've shared in a video exactly how to do that. But I'll share with you right now. Right now again. Is start off by loving. And the easiest people to love is our family. Starting out. Start loving our family. As much as possible. As much as you remember. Don't just say, I love you. I love you in words, it's beautiful. But do it. You do it by sending love to them. For example, right now I'm sending love to all of you right now. I'm going to send love to you for 30 seconds now. Starting from now. I'm just seeing you as my beloved, like my father. My mother passed away, so I just say my father, my siblings. So I'm sending love to you like that. Put your hand up, you felt the warmth of my love. You're able to perceive it. Honesty. That's nothing special. Lovely, lovely, but that's nothing special. That's what we've got to do. We all know how to do that. We all know how to do that. Send love to our family. Next. Send love to humanity. To humanity. All humanity. Then send love to the divine, to God, to the Supreme Being, whatever we see God as. Send love to that Supreme Being. Just send love. Like that. When you do that, when you practice doing that, see, that's not practice, that's doing. You're actually doing that. You're not practicing. You're actually doing that. You don't say to your children, or Sarah or John, my darling, sit down, I want to practice loving you. Do you? You don't do that. You say, Sarah, Jenny, John, my darling, come, my sweetheart. Your love flowing, my darling. It's in love, isn't it? You're not practicing. Do that. And the more we love like that, the more minutes, hours, it's cumulative. It's many days. God is counting. God's got the calculator. The person sent love out for 17 seconds that day. At 17 seconds in the calculator. In the year, God's going to give a certificate to say what's the total. I'm joking, but at the same time I'm not. God doesn't use a calculator. The divine knows everything. Every moment that you love, your family, you love humanity, you love the Supreme Being. Every second, the Source is aware. Every second. Like that. You see? All these methods, clearing the chakras, I've got videos that show you how to do that. Exactly, step by step, and I'm actually doing it with you, and I'm actually healing those chakras myself while you're doing it yourself at the same time. I've created a video on that. That's for free on YouTube and our website. I've created videos of how to meditate, to bring ourselves to the present moment. I've got videos teach you how to do that, how to do self-healing mantra meditation, how to do breath meditation. It's all for free. show you step by step how to do that. you know, you know. And I've got a video to teach you. I've got a video to teach you how to love. All three. We cannot say we don't know how to do it. And we can't say I haven't got money. I haven't got money, so I can't do that. It's for free. Provide for free. You know, like this. So they're the ways. They're the ways. And if you just do one of those ways and you do it well, that's actually enough. You don't even need those three ways. Just one of those ways is actually enough to attain the perfect inner peace over time. Over time. In Australia, the Sydney Harbour Bridge was not built in one day. You know? Or maybe in Europe, the Eiffel Tower in Paris was not built in one day. Or in London, maybe the Big Ben was not built in one day. Like this. See, it's a process. It's a process. You know, our fear is accumulated over lifetimes. So we just start reversing that process. That is all. And the benefit, you know, is tremendous for such little acts that we do. I want to share also that loving, when you do that, you know, loving your family, loving the divine, loving humanity, you find that when you live that naturally, you automatically start to be kind. You start to become kind to other people and animals and nature, and that naturally. So anyway, that's how to attain inner peace. And not just our individual benefits, but when we move towards that inner peace in us, there will be world peace. When we work at ourselves like that, and everyone does that, there will be world peace. And the world is becoming better. Not when you watch the news, but when you look around at your family, there is struggles as well. But when you look around, the people you know, people are becoming more deeper, generally speaking. They're more peaceful. They're more open. They're more nicer to talk to. Everyone's becoming more and more peaceful. It will all happen. Like that. For me, that's a certainty. But we speed it up by living like that for ourselves, and that naturally, you know, when we do this practice, that will naturally feed off to the whole world. Anyway, that ends my talk on how to attain inner peace. We will have a 10 minutes toilet break, and come back and I'll do the Q&A, and we'll do the world healing together. So it's 11:27 my time, so I'll come back at 11:37. So wherever you are, come back in exactly 10 minutes and we'll start the Q&A. So in this session, will be the Q&A session. All your questions that you wrote in, Devik's going to ask some of the questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. Okay, Devika, you can ask the first question.
Thank you, Master. Our first question today comes from Ashika in South Africa, and Ashika would like to know, how do I stay protected and attract peace, happiness, and abundance?
Sounds like the question's really asking how to get all the good stuff. How to get all the good stuff. Well, to get all the good stuff, protection, peace, happiness, abundance, and all that, you got to go to where the good stuff is. You got to go to where that is, the source of that. And that is the divine. That is the divine, Protection, true protection comes from the divine, Look, a person can have security guards and all sorts of things, protection. But which security guard can protect a person from cancer? Or a sudden heart attack? Which security guard can do that? Even if you're a billionaire, you can't have the full protection. But the source can protect us, And it's true, To have that protection, I don't want to say we've got to earn it. It's not about that. But it's a relationship, It's a connection. It's a connection, It's a love. It's a closeness. Our job, if you want God, we want to be God's dearest. That's our job. We kind of have that, not competition, like I'm dearer to God than another person, not like that, but you feel in your heart you want to be God's dearest. Like that. Dearest, to be God's dearest. Look, someone cannot be your dearest if they have zero love for you. You know what I mean? So, we got to truly love the divine. We don't have to go anywhere to do that. Wherever we are, we got to love the divine. In our heart, I love the divine. We can ask for guidance and protection, just in case the divine is busy. to make sure, too busy. No, that's not true. The Supreme Being, the divine, knows he can hear 7.5 billion people at the same time. So there's no such thing as busyness like that, But that asking, what that does, asking for help and guidance, protection, what that does is that it opens us up. It's more us, not the other end. It clears our line. the signal becomes clear and you hear very clearly. You speak to each other very clearly. You know, it's like when you speak in high school, you might have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you call before you sleep, and you speak for hours. Speak for hours. Communication, connection with the divine should feel like that. Should feel connected like that. And suddenly there's this sense of protection is there. You know, that's the best protection. You know, peace, happiness, abundance. I mean, that's all coming from that, from the grace, I cannot heal one soul, let alone thousands. I could not heal one soul without grace and compassion of the divine. I'm telling you. You know, no one taught me how to heal. It just came. Where did it come from? Not that long ago, I was thinking, oh, wouldn't it be good, my disciples, like who was sick and all that, major sickness. I was like, wouldn't it be good if I could just put my hand on them and they're healed? Oh, would love that. But I don't know how to do it. Oh, I wish for that. Be careful. If you love a divine with all your heart and you have a wish, be careful. Compassion's going to flow your way, and boom. Healing for me is like breathing, Not only healing one person at a time, but I can heal. I have healed, done healing. Tremendous benefit for hundreds of people in the hall. And I am healing billions of people at the same time on the planet. Like that. And I know when I heal, I perceive everything. What happens, the fear level, the improvement, I perceive everything. I don't need feedback. One-on-one or group or anything, I can perceive. This is the boy who doesn't know how to heal. He was only praying if he could. Grace. Love the divine sincerely. Love the divine dearly. Not pressure, but like how you love your children and family. You love them sincerely and dearly. Same thing. Love like that. And abundance gonna come. You don't have to ask for that. Abundance is gonna come. By itself. Like that. Peace is gonna come. No one on this planet that was close to the divine that's not in deep peace and bliss. No one. In the history of this planet, no one. I'm telling you, that's where it comes from. You know. It's so easy to do. You know. Just choose. Just choose. You know. That connection is natural anyway. That's very natural. And when you go through your life doing that, I don't know, it just feels like you have purpose in life. It just feels that way. It feels like you got purpose. Your work could be boring, putting lids on a bottle in a factory. But oh my God, that feels good. That feels good. Lid on a bottle. All day, lid on a bottle. That feels good. Why? Because you're connected with the divine. You're connected. Oh, you feel good. You feel good. You feel loved. You could have the most creative job on the planet. Doesn't matter, singing or dancing or artist or whatever. Poet or whatever. But if you're not connected to the divine, you're going to feel miserable. You're going to feel miserable. That's just how it works. That is just how it works. I'm telling you the truth, reminding you. I'm going to remind you not just now, I'm going to remind you thousands and thousands of times until you live it and do it, and then you're going to go, oh, he's right. Not that I want to be right, but you're going to know for yourself that, that's right. You know, and all the other great teachers of the past, they are right. They are right. You know, like that. So that's how you become happy, peaceful and abundance, protection, all the good stuff, other stuff as well. You know, creativity and everything. Next question, Devika.
Thank you, Master. Our next question today comes from Catherine in Austria. She would like to know, what can I do that will help raise the vibrations for healing of the planet?
What can you do to heal basically to heal the vibration of the planet? Well, the planet is in the peak of, it's in the peak of suffering, but actually it has just passed the peak. My perception has just passed the peak. It's gonna go. It's actually just on it's coming down. Actually, it's gonna move towards the golden age. Like, it's happening. It's happening. So, what can you do to contribute to that? Speed it up. You know, the fastest way is send love to the whole of humanity. Send love to the whole of humanity. That's what I do. That's what I do. Send love. I send other divine energies too, but love is the easiest. Send love. You know. Sometimes you think, okay, I'll teach you a little bit. I'll teach you a little bit how to send love to humanity, because sometimes you don't know how to send love. You do, but you think you don't know. You know. So you think, oh, how do I send love to humanity? There's 7.5 billion people. Who do I focus on? You know. See, all you have to do is send the intention that you're loving, you send your love, and you're not speaking out loud, but you're almost like saying it inside you. You say, I'm sending love to the whole of humanity now, with sincerity of your heart, and you just do that. You just kind of send love. It's like the same as you love your children and family, but you send now the destination of that is to the whole of humanity. And you just have faith that is reaching the whole of humanity. And when you think it's not reaching the whole of humanity, it is not reaching. And when you think, when you have faith that it is reaching the whole of humanity, then it is reaching. That's how it works. So, you send love to the whole of humanity. Don't do it for 1 minute only a day. Even though, will that make a difference? It will. If the whole planet sends only 1 minute love to the whole of humanity, that will transform the planet. No joke, that will transform the planet in a big way. But why? Why restrict it to 1 minute? If you're sending love to your children for 1 minute, and you know how to do it the way I'm teaching you, you're not going to stop after 1 minute. You're not going to call your children and cuddle them and squeeze your love into them, and you go, 1 minute's up, off you go. More. Half an hour a day. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do that. That would change the planet. That would raise the vibration of the planet. Just send our love. We think, oh, one person's love. One person. Look, I'm healing a hall. One person. Hundreds of people in the hall. One person. We have to get out of our head, one person too many. How do I do that? Let go of that idea. Think more, my trust and faith that when I send my love from the sincerity of my heart, it will be received. The levels is about sincerity and your faith. It is not the scale of how big. No. That's what Jesus said. If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will move mountains. I'm telling you. Jesus knew what he was saying. Don't think, oh, it's too big for me. Or you're selling love. Sending love to one person, sending love to billions of people. It's the same thing. You're sending love. Like that. It's like, for people that do send emails to a group of the subscribers, they send one email or thousands of email. There's only one button. It's called send. They don't lack faith. Oh, this is thousands of people. It won't reach thousands. If I send one, it reaches one, but thousands, it won't reach none. They don't think that. That faith, absolute faith. When they click send, it sends to them. We've got to increase our faith. Like that. If I'm healing other people, and I think it's not working, it won't work. It won't work. Because I think it's not working, therefore that's fulfilled. So, have faith. Send love, and that will raise the vibration of the planet. That's what you can do. That's what we can all do. Next question, Devika.
Thank you, Master. Our next question comes from Becky from the United States of America, and she would like to know how to know if you're healed from past trauma.
Look, there's two ways to know if you've got past traumas and that's healed. There's two ways to know. One way is if you're able to perceive the energy inside you, and you can feel it, and that trauma energy is a fear energy, and you can feel it disappear. So that's how you know it's gone, because it's not there anymore, it's disappeared. But to do that, you got to know how to heal, you got to know how to perceive, and that takes time. It's a whole process. That's a whole profession, really. A much easier way is you see on your face, in your eyes. Your eyes is more clear, it's more clear. It's more present, They say the eyes is the window, really is the window to your soul, your eyes. So you can see in your eyes, look in the mirror and see in your eyes, that become more clear, and kind of more bright. It's more bright. There's a mention of brightness, and more clear. Clear is like, it's less dull. It's less kind of like, it's hard to explain in energy form. It's like less muddy in the water. It's kind of less blurry. It's kind of like more sparkling. That means the fear energy is gone. And also, not just in your eyes, but the face, there's more like, there is kind of like a peacefulness about your face compared to tension. There's kind of like a relaxed peacefulness in your face, like that. Because that past trauma, it shapes everything, It shapes everything. It kind of like shadows over your life. So it's like it shapes how you walk, how you talk, and your reaction, and all these things. But the easiest is you can see in your face, the brightness in your face. In our eyes it never tells a lie. In our eyes, when we improve or not, when I heal anybody, I look at the eyes straight. I look at the eyes and say, okay. From the eyes, I can see how much healing I've done, where they're at. It's in the eyes. It's in everywhere, but the eyes is the easiest to quickly from outside perception, like that, So that's how you know. That's how you know. The easiest way that your traumas have cleared, like that. Next question, Devika.
Thank you, Master. We've got another question from the USA today. It comes from a lady called Anne. She would like to know, can you still be healed while watching a recorded event that has passed?
I would say, to answer that question, all you have to do is look at a recorded event that has passed. Let's say a horrible thing, traumatic thing. Say the news, horrible news, stuff on the news, right? You record that, horrible things, and let's say a year later you take it out and you watch that. You watch like 10 hours of news constantly. That's going to make you sick. That energy is going to make you sick. Like that. So, from the opposite perspective, something's recorded in the past, you play now, and it has the power to make you sick now. So therefore, that itself is the evidence that it works. That a recorded healing video, played in the past, played now, it works. But wait a minute. If at the time that's recorded, the energy, all that type of stuff, that was nothing happening, there's nothing there, it wasn't working there, and you play something later on, the same thing, of course it's not going to work, because it didn't work before. But if it worked before, and you play it again, it will work. Like that. But how to say the healing, how to actually heal through a video, recorded video, and then put on YouTube, and someone watches it and it heals that person. That's not easy. That's not easy. That's not easy. For effectiveness, that's not easy. But there's nothing wrong with trying. When I say it's not easy, it's not impossible. It's just it's a higher level skill. That's all, and the high level of faith. That's all. And the last thing I want to say to that is, just do it. Watch those healing videos. For example, watch my healing videos. An hour a day. Do it for a month. And take a photo of yourself before and after. Do it for a month. Take a photo each week. An hour a day. That's my challenge to you all. And at the end of the month, have a look at the photos. Do it for a year. And have a look at the photos. And see. But don't do it for 50 years, because over 50 years you do get older. That's another factor as well. Just joking. Do it for 100 years. Like that. And then you'll know the answer. That's all I can say. Because there's no such thing as distance and time. Everything's happening right here, right now. That is the eternal truth. Everything is connected. So, otherwise, I can't heal. I've done a life healing demonstration in my healing show, that the person's across the globe. A person can go on our. We got right now. We got heaps more, but we're so busy. We only put up 6 right now of the life healing demonstration. You're going to go on our website and watch it. That's live. Watch it. And does it? It does work. It does work. And the testimony, what people say when they watch these healing videos, it does work. And when I'm healing those life healing demonstrations, the people across the globe. So therefore, there's no distance. That's the evidence of it. No need to do studies. That is the evidence of it. Like that. But having faith and knowing that truth is another thing altogether. But that's the truth. Next question, Devika.
Thank you, Master. Our next question comes from Livia in Spain. She would like to know, how do I heal myself and cut all cords, negative attachments, and bad habits?
That's basically opposite to the other question, that asking how do I get all the good stuff. This is how to get rid of all the bad stuff. Negativities, attachments, and bad habits, and all these. Like, how do I get rid of all the bad stuff? Watch my healing videos. all the chakras is on there. See, I can tell you do it yourself, which you should do. What you should do. But I'm making it so much easier for you. Not that you don't do yourself, you should, but I'm making it as easy as possible for you, So you can watch those healing videos and I will do it for you. All you have to do is press play and listen. That's all. Play and listen. Like that. Next. I said before during my talk, you should watch all the meditation videos. I teach you how to do meditation, the breath meditation. I've got a guided meditation. I've got self-healing mantra meditation. You should watch those videos and learn how to actually do meditation. And the guided meditation, I walk with you through it. And you can do it. It makes it easier for you. I've got videos, as I mentioned before during the talk, on how to love. Watch that. That will get rid of all our fears sitting in our chakras, our energy field. That'll all go like that. And that's all. Clear the chakras, the negative energy in the chakras. I've got videos on that. Just do those things. Just do those things, and everything will follow from that. Everything will follow from that. Because when you clear all those fear energy, suddenly it's like, I don't know, it's like you're a different person. It's like the you, the you that's beautiful. The childlikeness in you, the lightheartedness in you, that beautiful person in you. It comes out more. And we all know that. We have that. We have that giggling with our friends in primary school, best friend, and we got that. I know we got that magic about us. And we've got that trusting goodness and thinking of good for others. We have that in us. We have that brightness and positivity when we bring joy to other people. When we were born, we brought joy to our parents. When they first set eyes on us, we have that power. We just see more of that and more of that. When that fear goes like that. So that's what I think of how to get rid of all the unwanted stuff. That's what I think. Last question, Devika.
Okay, our last question today comes from Andrea in the UK. Andrea would like to know, how can I learn to be more positive and gain self-belief?
How to become more positive and gain more self-belief. What would I say to that? I would say is don't believe what you've been told who you are by many when you grew up, that you are insufficient, that you are nothing until you succeed. You have to compare to other people, that you're not left out, that you have to prove, you have to live your life and do many things that's outstanding to be worthy in the world. I would say don't believe that. I would say don't believe that. And I would say remember your natural divinity, the God self, the divine self in your being and your connection with the divine. I would say remember that. Any magnificent being on the planet that is oozing and peaked in positivity came from, that positivity came from the remembrance of the divine being, the natural being in them, that divine connection, that God self in them. They just search for that and yearn for that with humility and sincerity, with tears of yearning. And they remember that. It did not come, positivity did not come by trying to be great. It did not come from that. I can tell you right now. It came from surrendering to the divine, surrendering to life, and knowing they are just one bead strung among many beads, other beads on the same string. That's it. In that, not sure that's a word, that's true, but if it's not true, I'm making it up. Quietude. In the quietude of your soul, that sincerity, one spirit, that is the mountain of positivity. I'm telling you. There is a strength that's unshakable. It's not through success and those type of thing. Success may be just a symptom of that, that's all. But it's not in the success that true positivity comes. So when one explores that and has faith in the search and never give up in that search for one's divine self, divine connection, not fanatically, but with that sincerity and humility and that quietude, I'm telling you, it will come. That's how it works. But if we want to prove and be extroverted, I'm something special, and this and that, your greatness and this and that, well, that's only a bluff. In our being, when you're alone, you'll know where you're at. No need to bluff. No need to act. I'm not acting. When I'm speaking to you, it's exactly how I am with my disciples living with me. There's no acting. I don't know how to act. Actually, I do act sometimes for fun, but I never that they not know that I'm acting, and I'm only acting to tease them or uplift them or cracking jokes and lighten their heart. But I'm always not bluffing like that. That's how you become peak in positivity. That's how. I'm telling you, that's how. Focus here. The outside will take care of itself. The greatness will come by itself. We're not after greatness. The greatness will come. We're not here to prove our greatness. We're here to express our divinity. And that is the greatness of our being. Like that. Okay. That ends the Q&A. We are going to do a world healing for inner peace for the world. Close your eyes, and I'll guide you through the process. Join me to send love to our whole planet, that beautiful sphere. Called Mother Earth. Imagine putting your arm around Mother Earth. Let us all squeeze our love into Mother Earth, like we squeeze our love when we hug our loved ones. Let's all do that right now. Keep on squeezing all your love into Mother Earth and everything on Mother Earth. And as you're doing that, send love to Mother Earth and everything on Earth. I'd like you to see that everything is happy while you're doing that. The animals, the trees, the whole of humanity is loving it. It's just so happy receiving your love. I'd like you to focus on the whole of humanity. Send your love to the whole of humanity. Squeeze your love on Mother Earth, but focus on sending it to the whole of humanity. It's like your love is like a blanket that covers, engulfs the whole of humanity on Mother Earth. And it's soothing every person, soul and heart. Keep on sending your love like that. And have faith that's reaching every person. Keep on sending your love like that. And have faith. Never doubt. Never doubt. Have total faith. It's reaching every person with your love. Now feel that peace in the heart. From your love. Now send your love. Focus sending your love to the heart area, the chest area. Every person on the planet receiving your love in the heart area. Soothing the heart. Keep on sending your love there. Imagine the heart. See the heart. Feeling content and tranquil and peaceful. As you send your love to the heart area. Have faith it's reaching every person on the planet. Have total faith. Your love is reaching every person on the planet. in the heart area. Imagine their heart becoming pure and innocent and childlike as you send your love there. As you send your love there, look at their face, look at their faces, and imagine them smiling like children, peaceful and happy. Imagine them giggling like children on their faces as they're receiving your love. And now include all the animals on our planet, seeing all the animals happy and peaceful as you send your love. To humanity and all the animals. Including your pets, animals on the land, in the sea, in the air, and the whole of humanity, happy, peaceful, tranquil. Now include all the trees, the forests, and the plants as well, and seeing them happy and peaceful. As you send your love. Now we'll finish off by focus on the planet again and just putting our arms around Mother Earth and squeezing our love to Mother Earth, including everything on Mother Earth, every being. Imagine a wave of calmness filling every inch of our planet as you send your love to Mother Earth. You can gently open your eyes and we'll end the world healing. I hope you enjoyed that world healing. I could perceive the tremendous benefit for the world, the shift in energy, you know. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this Inner Peace, War Peace program that ends this program. And don't forget to have a look at my schedule that I'm touring. I'm doing a lot of this intensive healing and some Inner Peace, War Peace program around. I'll be in London 15th and 16th and I think the 18th of March, 15th, 16th in London and 18th of March in Birmingham. And so come along and benefit, bring your friends and families. I look forward to seeing you all there and have a look at the event calendar and see other cities that are running free programs there as well. Strasbourg, Amsterdam, Frankfurt in Germany, and towards the end of the year, Gold Coast and Sydney. So I look forward to cross-pathing with you all again. Take care and look after yourself. Good on ya.